are you so good? Because you're vineyards. What's going on here? Attacks! Fortune teller! That's devastating! Trashing butcher, salvager. Oh, wow, look at that. Village bandit camp. And wharf, hello! Well, wharf means engine a lot of the time. If there's a village, and we've got a good one here. Warehouse is going to be a rock star. Butcher is always a rock star. Salvager's probably good to open with. But I don't think opening Salvager Warehouse is that great. Hitting 5, like, $5 is the bread and butter of this deck, right? You need 10 bandit camps and 10 wharves to make your life happy. And Smithy is just not nearly as good. Like, I think opening Salvager's got to be better than opening Smithy. Now, let's talk about the real power card on this board, which is Transmute. Transmute is really good because you buy it and then it is really bad. Yeah, good times.
It's really bad for you or for the other person?
One of those two, yes. I've lost a lot of games by getting transmutes. I may have already lost them. Assemble Me says Salvager Warehouse. Well, I already said what I thought of Salvager Warehouse. I really like getting the silver. Like, I'm probably going to hit 5 next turn. And the Warehouse would have just caused a bad shuffle. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with the silver. Like, now I'm getting a Warehouse, right? Like, I want it now, but I want to hit 5, man. I want to hit so much 5. I want to hit, like, 55. I could probably hit 55 this game if I built long enough. Warehouse would not have caused a bad shuffle. Oh, that's true, because my deck would have been really bad. I wouldn't have been able to shuffle in the 5-er, which is not as good as, like, you know, playing Warehouse then. I mean, a turn 3 Warehouse, but then you still can't actually hit 5. Yeah, I gotta give myself the chance to hit 5.
I should have discarded coppers.
Oh, did you draw your Salvager?
Yes, I did.
Oopsie poopsie.
Whoops.
So there's now a lively debate about silver versus Warehouse to open with. I'll just say the blanket. It depends on the kingdom, and I like the silver on this one. Come on, Worf. Don't do me wrong. You didn't do me wrong. I heart you, Worf. Oh, and that Warehouse. This Warehouse is going to be so good. Yeah, this is coming together really nicely for Adam here. Dear Warehouse, you're the best. Oh, nasty. I didn't draw my Salvager. So, like... Wait, actually, thinning a copper is just fine here, right? Yeah. Let's not keep an estate for hopes of drawing my Salvager. Because even if I draw it, I'm not sad. And for 7, like, what do I get? Second Wharf seems really clear, but, like, Butcher's kind of tempting. Man, Wharf, sometimes you're really good. And by sometimes, I mean all of the time. Are you so good that I get you over second Butcher? Wandering Winder says Wharf for Scherzies. And they're all spamming Wharf in the chat. But I want a Butcher! Wharf is better, I know. It just makes me sad. Oh, I don't know if you, you probably don't want to, like, actually watch the stream, but you can at least follow the chat there, too.
Oh,
if you'd like.
So I can stay on top of what's going on, all of the help that you're getting.
Well, I mean, I guess all of the help that I'm getting. I really try not to pay attention to the chat while I'm actually playing, which results in some hilarious things that I miss. Like last game.
I'm just teasing. Okay, what do I want?
Yeah, so like I could spend 55 years agonizing over which fiver to get, but the truth is I'm not causing a shuffle next turn, and I'm hitting 5 next turn, and I'm gonna get a bandit camp and a wharf. So like it actually doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna get the bandit camp.
Okay.
Oh wow, that guy's like soaking his feet in the water. That doesn't seem like a very bandity thing to do. Like he seems the least bandity of all of these guys. Like this guy has a dagger. This guy's got a bow. And this guy's got his mask and he's standing with such attitude. But like this guy is just kind of chilling with his feet in the water, no weapons. Wandering Winder says, I believe it was technically possible for you to not hit 5. Thanks for your optimism, Wandering Winder. Oh, he's probably a prisoner, yeah. Well, maybe he's shackled. I can't really tell on this resolution. Yay, I hit 5. What was the thing I got? I need to get a wharf now. Yay, wharf. Copper, 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 wharf, draw 2 dead terminals. Yeah. I even had an estate, I think. But, like, that's not happening, right? I mean, if that happens, what would I rather have in my deck? Like, a bandit camp, right? Yeah. I like my bandit camp, actually. Warehouse, find me a bandit. You didn't find me a bandit camp! Oh, nasty. So what are those 6 cards? I've got 2 bando camps. I've got a wharf in there. So I'll kick off next turn for surezies. I've got a couple options. I could either play the wharf and draw a bunch of stuff dead just to have the wharf in play, risking actual disaster if I draw both bandit camps. Or I could discard wharf, copper, copper, salvage the estate, make my deck better. Now, I don't get a wharf in play, but, like, next turn's going to be fine regardless. Like, I actually want to thin here. Yeah, I'm getting thin. I'm counting my calories, etc. Wharf! Wandering Winder says, would play Wharf without thinking. On more reflection, that's probably not so good. Yes! I feel better about myself now. I would have drawn Spoils and Bandit Camp. So it wouldn't have been disaster, but the amount of difference it makes is kind of small. So I have 4 Wharves, I think? I think I have 4 Wharves. It doesn't look like things are going very well for Shaila over there.
That's okay.
I think you've had some minorly poopy draws. Wow, look at this hand. So did I just like slam 2 wharves here? That's actually amazing. I've got a warehouse in here and 3 wharves in play. I could get 3 wharves in play next turn. Then I really should be focusing on economy, right? Like, I'll just draw my deck next turn. What kind of economy do I have? I have 6 coppers, right? I thinned a copper. I think I have all my estates gone. So I've got like 6 coppers plus whatever spoils I've got in my deck from those bando camps. So like, it's not going to be the best turn ever, but like I can just get some golds or whatever if I need to. Yeah, drawing deck is so good. Give me 2 warbs. I would be very tempted to wharf bandit camp. It's oh, I have a silver, yeah. It's not clear to me that I made the best call. Assemble Me says could take Butcher now. So like Butcher I feel like What am I gonna butcher though? Like I'm gonna salvage a couple of coppers, maybe butcher the salvager. I guess I do want a reserve of coin tokens, but I feel like I want maybe a gold or two before getting butcher. Like I don't have the terminal space to play it. Oh, 3 silvers. Right, I have 1 silver. You have 3. I mean, silver's super good here.
Let's see.
I did manage to hit 5 a lot. I guess Bandit Camp is almost as good of a payload as gold. The thing is, Bandit Camp doesn't like to be butchered as much as gold. Like, I might want 1 or 2 golds anyway. I think I'm not playing Warehouse this turn. And I have 7 coppers. That means I have an estate deck? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I think we just play this wharf. And I can get up to 18. So I could get like 2 bandit camps and a silver and like a butcher or something. Do I need more draw? Do I need to pick up a smithy now? I could also save spoils. That's not awful. I could only spend 2 of my spoils. And I could get 3 fibers, 2 bandit camps, and a butcher. That would be if I'm super confident I can draw my deck next turn. Which I can. Like, I've got a warehouse, right? I can just ditch coppers. That seems a little aggressive, but I do kind of like it. If I don't draw my deck, then I have a tougher time drawing spoils. Man, I don't like getting that aggro. In terms of adding payload right now, Bandit Camp is just as good, and it does increase my reliability. So, like, I really should be getting Bandit Camp over gold, especially when $5 is such a big deal. So, like, 3 Bandit Camps is probably better than 2 Bandit Camps and a Butcher. And then I definitely want the silver over nothing. So, like, that's what we're going to do. Wandering Winder says 3 Bandit Camps plus silver. Yes! Got one. So exciting. I wish I could have more wharves.
I'm sorry, I took them all away from you.
You're playing a good strategy and buying good cards. You need to stop that immediately.
I need to get the ordering right, I think.
What ordering do you speak of?
Well, so I don't think I got wharfs soon enough, and I don't think I realized that to be able to effectively use wharfs, you need enough actions, and Warehouse didn't give me enough actions, I think, right? So
it's true, yeah.
So I understand now why you went for Bandit Camp and Wharf like simultaneously. Like, that makes more sense. I'm learning.
Yeah. Building decks like this is it's the difference of several turns, and especially when there's a key split like Wharf here. And even Bandit Camp, well, I don't know, Bandit Camp doesn't seem as important as Wharf, but like in some cases it can be. Like once like I have 6 Wharves, and 6 Wharves is really ultra better than 5 Wharves. And 5 Wharves is like way better than 4, and like so the fact that I have 6 is a huge deal. Like, it means I'm gonna have a really easy time winning the game. So like, yeah, building is important. Can I draw everything? I think I can. My warehouse? Yes, let's just play the warehouse, and then I can discard some stuff. So I can, if I keep the salvager, that means I'm playing the salvager. So that means I have 3 coppers. That's 2, 4, 7, 22. If I ditch the salvager, I get 24. Triple Province is not what I want right now. I can do better than that. Thinning the copper? I don't know, like, it just doesn't seem important. I feel like I'm not thinning coppers this game, and I'm going to butcher that salvager. Yeah, let me just pitch the salvager without really thinking too hard about it. So now I can have up to 24. I probably want to get a smithy, like at least one smithy. I have 3 extra actions, and like this draw is amazing, right? Like I can draw things, and things are super great. I might even want 2 smithies. It's probably time for a butcher at this point. I can butcher salvager into like gold or something and draw it, and then I get endgame options with that. So it's time for a butcher. I want a smithy and a butcher, and I can have the $15 worth of other stuff. Maybe like another bandit camp and a gold and another smithy. I kind of like that. So what am I getting? Bandit camp, butcher, smithy, smithy, gold. That's like a minor amount of overdraw, but it's probably fine. It increases my payload a decent amount, assuming I can like butcher the salvager, draw that gold, which is why I want to overdraw. I think I like it. Let's do the thing. Is 1 warehouse enough? 1 warehouse has to be enough. My bandit camps are like 100% of my payload, so yes, let's do this thing. Oh, I did not spend my spoils. Good job, Adam. You're bad. Well, next turn's going to be great. Sometimes you're just so good. Oh, yes. Clicking is hard. In case you didn't know that. Oh, I was in the middle of a rant before. Oh, Ella's here. Hi, Ella. I feel like I need to play a smithy first. I have so many spoils in my deck that I'm having trouble drawing my villages. Yeah, let's maximize our chances of drawing village. Okay. We should be fine now, right? I can draw all of these spoils, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe I just caused a really bad shuffle. Okay, well, we just need to spend all of these spoils to get them out of the deck before we have the opportunity to misclick. Well, okay, so the good news is we got 3 wharves in play, and the shuffle wasn't as bad as it potentially could have been. The bad news is this turn could have been way better. And so that's why you should not be bad at Dominion. Let's look for a forced win. Don't have it. Can't even end the game. Great. Quist says, don't discard the salvager. You can pile the estates. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so good at this. I think I need to get a butcher. And I should probably just get some provinces. The second smithy seems slightly less important now, but I still probably want it. I don't know. Ugh, wow. I played so well, and then all of a sudden I started playing so poorly. So a butcher brings me down to 28. I can get 3 provinces and a smithy. That's probably fine. I should probably just do that. I may not be able to end the game next turn, but I should be able to come pretty close. And I have this warehouse. Okay, fine. We'll do the thing. Oh, man. Ella says, to be fair, that's probably exactly the mistake I would have made. It's good to know that I'm in, similar company. On the other hand, that doesn't change the fact that I'm bad at Dominion and the whole internet can watch. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's try and be good at Dominion now.
Hmm.
So with Butcher and Salvager in my deck, I may have been able to chew through 5 provinces. Getting through 4 should be attainable, so I'm going to be not discarding Butcher and Salvager, and I think we always wanted to wait as long as possible to play Warehouse, but it's more important now, and we're just blindly playing Smithy before Wharf, because I should be able to end it this turn. I'd lose nothing by playing this Wharf. So, like, I have it in my hand now, do I? Salvage Province, Butcher Province, buy 2 provinces. Okay, let's just not think anymore about what's going on here.
Nice.
It's
not 55, but it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I should have held out for 55, right? That would have been so much better. Yeah, so GG. But like, yes, you have even having the right strategy, building and knowing, like, even deck tracking, it all enters into the equation. Holy crap, Apprentice Market Square. So, like, it can be the difference of, like, 2 or 3 turns, which in a game like that is absolutely everything, right? That's where the game is won or lost. So so this board attacks Apprentice Market Square, trashing Apprentice. No, I'm kidding.